Hey, American contractors, viewers of the American Contractor Show. I'm here with John Dye at Win the Storm, and I have to tell you, anyone that is associated with American Contractor Show, you are a badass.
Big shout out to American Contractor Show. If you don't know, you definitely need to check out the Storm Summit. They're doing it in excellence. Check them out.
Hey, what's up? This is your friend, Francisco Serrano. If you haven't checked it out, American Contractor Show, YouTube channel, Facebook channel, Twitter, Instagram, all the platforms, you need to go them, like them, start learning about your craft.
Hey, I'm Matt Danskin with Restoration Referral System. Check out the American Contractor Show. The truck that they've got is awesome. Everything else that they have going on.
This is Larry Bache with the Merlin Law Group, helping policyholders for more than 30 years. If you have a claim or your client has a claim that needs help, please feel free to call the Merlin Law Group because we are the true policyholder advocate.
C3 was eager to help us, and even whenever we weren't giving them work, they were still eager to give advice. The things that they were putting out for the for changing from DMO to RFG and giving that to the industry and not charging anything for it, I thought was really cool. And that's stuff that I as a contractor appreciate. I'd recommend C3 to any contractor that's looking for a PA, especially if you're around Colorado. Great guys, man. I'm nothing but happy with the work they've done for us.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm meteorologist Andrea Myers, bringing you your daily hail forecast on this Wednesday afternoon. If you guys have not yet had the chance to check out our sponsors, go check them out. They're in our description below. You can look at American Contractors, C3 Group, and Merlin Law Group. They're all linked below, so we want to give them another big shout out. And thanks for helping make these videos possible. Into today's weather stories, scattered hail chances today, not a lot going on. Florida is holding down the fort for our hail chances today. And then into tomorrow, still pretty scattered. We do have a risk for you guys in the northern plains as well as Florida, so we'll talk about the where and when of that. However, we are looking ahead into a busier weekend. We could see some more storm chances again across the plains and the southeast, so we're going to look a little bit into our weekend. Before we do, check out our upcoming events here. You guys have seen our Calm Before the Storm golf tournament. That's going to be at Fox Hollow Golf Course on May 20th. It's in the Denver, Colorado area, so if you guys are in that neck of the woods, make sure to stop by, check us out, come say hi, and talk about some weather and golf with us at the Calm Before the Storm tournament. And then we have a second upcoming event now. This is the CRA Trade Show, also in the Denver, Colorado area. So again, if you're in the area or if you stop by for the golf tournament, stick around. Come see us at the CRA Trade Show. That's at Empower Field on June 4th. So we're looking forward to seeing you guys there. Right now, pretty quiet across most of the nation. Clear and sunny and gorgeous if you're anywhere above Texas, Oklahoma. You got a little bit of cloudy conditions here in the south, some scattered showers moving through the south part of Texas and Louisiana. Our main story is going to be down in Florida for today. So we've got this band of storms that's been working its way eastward this morning and into early this afternoon. That's going to continue its eastward push into later this afternoon, and as it does, it could bring us some gusty winds as well as hail chances along with it. So we're going to talk about that in a moment. But again, for most of us, gorgeous conditions across the nation. We're going to be in the low 50s in Denver, 63 up in Minneapolis, 61 down in Dallas, and then working our way into the upper 80s in Miami. So pretty cool, pretty mild across most of the country right now, sunny conditions and cool outside. So perfect day to head out, enjoy the beautiful weather, and we wait for our risks to return. So into Florida, like I said, going to be our main story for today for severe chances. So dew points, we're going to be pretty muggy across most of the state right now. Not sure what happened there, but we're going to be pretty muggy across Florida, mid-70s for most of the state. Going to be in the oppressive dew point range for most of us along the East Coast. Something's happening, I don't know what's going on. But 70s through Jacksonville and then upper 70s through Miami and Fort Lauderdale. Then into our Cape values. That's, again, our instability present in Florida. We got plenty of heat, plenty of instability from those high dew points that are working our way through the area. You guys know that heat likes to ascend, so does that humid air. So we're working with that and getting our Cape values here. We also have a trough that's pushing air across Florida into the eastern part of the state. Sea breeze moving westward, so we get those higher Cape values along the east coast of Florida from that. So that's early this afternoon. Going to kind of linger into the end of the workday. We're going to see those higher Cape values right along the eastern coast. And then by 7, 8, and then into the early night hours, those Cape values are going to sink down into the southern part of the state, and we're going to see those storm chances diminish along with it. So into our radar, here's that first band of storms that's going to continue pushing eastward through the afternoon and evening hours. That's by the early afternoon. Then again, by the end of our workday, we're going to see some scattered storms start to pop up along the east coast with that sea breeze trough interaction that we're seeing there. Going to see some hailers possible along the eastern part of Florida. And then again, working our way into the late evening and overnight hours, those storms are going to continue and then push off the coast by the early morning. So, into our hail forecast for today. Here's what we got for you guys. We got $quarter to $half anywhere through the northern and eastern part of Florida. Zooming in a little bit. We got Jacksonville. You guys are in a very low end chance of hail, mostly a wind threat today from that band that's pushing eastward. And then all you guys along the east coast of Florida, Melbourne included, you guys have a chance for $quarter to $half sized hail with any of those storms that get ramped up into this afternoon and this evening. So moving into our wind threat here, it's going to be pretty similar conditions across most of Florida. So pretty similar shape, like I said, band moving through the northern part, that's going to be our wind threat. And then we've got those storms that are popping up along the east coast. And our wind threat from those comes from those collapsing as they go. So we're going to see Melbourne, you guys are in a low end wind chance. Jacksonville, you guys have a little bit of a higher wind chance from that band that's pushing through. However, you're still on the low end for today. Then into tomorrow, we're going to check out our hail and wind chances for the northern plains as well as Florida. So here's our forecast dew points. We've got plenty of moisture in the southeast. You guys have nothing to worry about. Florida, you guys are seeing a chance for hail tomorrow, and you're going to see those nice high dew points throughout most of the day. What we're looking at here is our moisture return through the central plains. Got a little bit of it by the early afternoon, nothing too impressive. Even by the late evening, not a ton of moisture available, but you are going to see some good daytime heating. And with a little bit of that moisture, you guys know it can happen. We've seen more storms with less instability through the area. So we're looking at a little bit of dew points here through the northern and central plains. And then again, plenty to go around in Florida, and that's going to continue with that moisture return throughout the afternoon and evening. So here's what we got for you guys on our future radar. Got those storms popping up through the eastern part of Nebraska initially, and then by the end of the workday, we're going to see some isolated cells starting to pop up through the western part of the state. Initially, again, when those stay isolated, that's when we like to see our hail chances. And then as they push eastward, they're going to band up, and that's when we could see a gusty wind threat as those push southeastward through Nebraska and the eastern part of Kansas. Then into the overnight hours, again, continue to push east, and we're going to start to see that gusty wind threat diminish as that daytime heating gets lost. Then down into Florida, similar story. We've got storms popping up by the end of our workday, and then going to push eastward through the southern tip of Florida. Could see some hail chances through Miami, as well as, again, the very far south part of Florida here as those storms pass through. Plenty of instability to go around through that area, so that's why we're calling for some hail risks in that region for tomorrow. So here's what we got. So moving into our Florida risk here, we got one here in Florida, one in the northern plains, starting in Florida, got a low end chance of $quarter to $half through Miami, as well as the southern tip of Florida, just from those storms popping up from that daytime heating that we're going to see. Similar story here in the northern plains, got $quarter to $half possible North Platte. You guys are in the risk for that into tomorrow, as well as gusty winds through that area as those storms get going and we see them band up, push through the central and eastern part of the state. So then looking into our wind forecast. So we're going to leave you guys out of it for wind Miami just because we're going to see more isolated storms popping through your area. But we did see that nice band going through the central and eastern part of Nebraska. So North Platte, again, you guys are in a gusty wind threat from those storms that are going to band up and push through your area. And then everywhere eastward of North Platte within this risk area, you guys could also see some gusty winds from that band of storms. So that's what we have for you guys into today and tomorrow. I'm sure you guys are curious about our weekend because it's looking like we're getting busy weekends and then some slow ends of the week. So we're getting a little break right now from any crazy hail chances. And then by Friday, we're going to start to see this guy start to dip southward into the western part of the U.S., and that's going to continue pushing eastward. By Saturday, we're going to see that nice trough dipping south, pushing into our part of the country, and that's going to pull up some nice warm air, help us get that moisture return that we like to see out of the Gulf. And as that pushes eastward, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to see some storms be able to pop up through the eastern part of that trough due to all that interaction with that cold air, that stable air, and that moist, warm air that we like to see coming out of the Gulf. So as that trough pushes eastward, we could start to see some hail chances along with that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that's what we have for you guys here on our extended forecast for today. Again, we saw that $1.25 to $1 size risk happening in Florida. So that's what we're looking at for today. Thursday, tomorrow should be pretty quiet. Moving into Friday, we're going to see a $1.25 to $1 size risk. We're pretty confident in that. And then Saturday and Sunday, we're also going to look at a golf ball sized hail risk from some storms that are expected to pop due to that trough moving through the central part of the U.S. So we're looking forward to a busier weekend ahead. Got a little bit of a break going right now. So we'll keep you guys updated as usual on our hail and wind chances coming for the next few days. Make sure to follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can hit See First on Facebook so you never miss a live video. And also hit that notification bell on YouTube if you're watching us from there so you guys can always see when we're going live with any severe storm coverage or when our daily hail forecasts are happening. And then if you guys have any questions or comments or just want to get in contact with us, you can call us at 855-334-4245. Email us if you would rather at info@hailtrace.com or check out our website, hailtrace.com. For more details, we're always looking forward to getting in contact with you guys. So again, call us, email us, or check out our website if you have any questions or comments. And stay tuned for future weather updates. We're going to update you guys every weekday at noon. But for now, I'm meteorologist Andrea Myers. Thanks for watching.